I'm feeling I'm greasy as fuck.
What hum? I don't hear a hum.
It's quiet in this motherfucker now.
It is quiet in this beach.
Yo.
He said, turn me up.
Turn me up on the ones and twos, matter of fact, the threes, the fours, matter of fact, the fives, six, bitch.
I love the energy already. I love it. We're gonna really
This one
get this
feeling I'm greasy as
problem.
fuck.
I can't believe he did that.
You thought I was feeling you?
Feeling it.
Bitch, you easy as fuck.
That's a bar though.
That's a bar. You could say anything though on that shit and it'd be a bar though.
Yeah,
bro.
as long as it starts off with "you thought I was feeling you."
Yeah.
Nah, because they switched it up. They had a picture of Ice Spice when she played volleyball, and they was like, "You thought I was serving you?" That shit was funny as fuck.
So it's just the sound then, the melody,
Yeah, you just gotta
or just say "you thought."
I guess so. You thought? Yeah, I think it's the you thought at the beginning.
Yo, what is that?
What is what?
This thing.
The light?
No. Oh, that is the light.
It
I'm
is the
tweaking.
light.
My bad.
I'm curious to know what you thought it was.
Why is that shit glowing? Nah, I thought it was playing for the phone. Man, start the bit.
Yeah, that phone flash.
Yo, guys, this is my boy, guys.
Shit.
He's already came in with some high ass energy. Like,
Are you high? Yeah, I'm gay.
okay.
I'm gay.
Are you smack, bro? Nah, I don't smoke.
I'm alright. I feel
This nigga's lying. He's a cop.
this man just said he don't smoke. Yo, one time I called him not a fiend, something else.
Come here, pothead.
Yeah, he took such offense to it. Like he really tears coming down
Nah,
his eyes.
don't
and everything. Like,
don't place me in a box. I feel him on that one.
Yeah, man.
What?
You do other shit too.
I feel him on that. Yeah, facts.
So just like in hip hop, yeah, you're a hip hop artist, but there's subgenres in hip hop.
No, there's not, but there should be.
There is subgenres.
What? Name the subgenres.
All right, so in hip hop, drill rap.
These are not
Trap.
defined subgenres. Like you can't go and like Google drill rap. Like what comes up,
Yes,
it comes
you can.
up. You can Google it, but all I'm saying is when you go on Apple Music, when you label it and you see next to the label that it is, like say like if for instance like my shit's 4K Records, and then like the little trademark sign, it comes up as hip hop and rap music. It does not come up as drill rap.
That's why it's a subgenre. The real genre is gonna say the actual name.
But I'm saying it should be listed. Is what I'm saying. We should have subgenres because basically you can't have Joey Badass and Pop Smoke competing against each other for like a number one
For
album.
rap artists, right?
You can't.
Yeah.
That's not fair. That's
That's
why I think it'll
rock,
work.
indie rock, like
Punk
Lyricists.
rock.
Yeah, literally.
Like, come on, it's bullshit, bro.
They're just like, nah, niggas all rap. Y'all rapping about rap.
That was my bigger
Yeah,
point.
that I
Jordy
agree.
just hit it. He just hit it. That was my
Y'all rap
bigger
niggas.
point.
Rap niggas.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's dribble a basketball.
Niggas is like, nah, I don't play the guitar all the time for my shit.
Entertain me.
Facts.
That shit is crazy though.
I mean, but it will never happen though because they make so much money off of us as a collective. So to like just like for instance, like what do you think SZA is? Is SZA R&B or pop?
SZA,
Folk.
why can't she be both?
Strictly folk.
She can be, but why can't a hip hop rapper make drill music and boom bap?
They can. They just choose not to.
I'm just saying in the award shows.
Oh,
why
during the
doesn't it
award
get
show?
acknowledged for that?
Yeah, that
like
I
Pop
agree
Smoke
with.
versus Joey Badass.
That doesn't make sense.
That makes no sense. They make two different styles of music.
Yeah, one's like conscious
Under the
and
same
the other one's
genre.
drill.
Yeah,
But they're both potheads. That's the whole point of this whole conversation.
Y'all seen Stranger Things?
Yes, I have.
I haven't. So
It's actually very,
Bro, let me tell
very,
you something right
very,
now. I haven't seen
very
it.
good.
I haven't
Let me
seen
spoil everything.
Oh, stop you.
Bro, this man right here never watched Stranger Things. Came into my house the day I was binging season 4. Finished. I was on the last episode. He came in to chill. Literally looks at the screen, watches the show, goes home that weekend. I see him literally like that Monday. He's like, "Yo, I just binge watched all the fucking Stranger Things. I'm on season 4 right now." And I rewatched fucking season 4 with him.
I recently just did that for the Dahmer shit.
You watched it?
I'm not watching that shit.
I've seen it. I've watched it 3 times already.
Watched it 3, right? That's creepy.
Yeah, why?
I knew you guys were gonna say that. I thought I was in a judgment-free zone, but
I didn't judge you.
that's a lie. Your reaction
I'm just
definitely gave some
legitimately
judgment.
telling you what. It's not me judging.
You
it's
watched
just
the
me
Jeffrey
telling you what-
Dahmer?
what it gives.
I'm not a serial killer.
I'm not saying you're a serial killer, but why are you so
3 times?
Like that?
I mean, all right. Because people saying there's little Easter eggs in it because they're gonna make something else. But maybe I'm even creepier because I
like
knew
a
that.
second show.
Yeah, but no, the director is going to make. You know how Jack the Ripper never got caught.
Mm-hmm.
That director and the person who wrote that show wants to make this a whole like American Horror Stories. So like
just about different murderers. I see
much.
like how they introduced like at the end of like the season they introduced John Wayne Gacy and stuff like that. I see what you mean.
You can YouTube that, bro.
That I could, but I could just watch it again too.
Again? You know how much time that
saying,
is? The whole review and spoilers, you could 10 minutes.
And any specific Easter egg? In the episode where his dad finally like kind of like breaks down because he realizes like how sick his son was. In a portion of that, the wife or the new wife, she was in another special because she had got booked for another crime. Not to that, but she was also a criminal as well too.
His wife?
Yeah, his wife we got married to after his.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What was she doing? Murdering people too?
She was an accomplice to it. She knew of it. She knew that the person, like, I forget who it was. I think it was a relative or it might have been like an ex or some shit like that. She knew someone was getting killed or he was dragging their bodies and would never ever speak of it. But it was because he was holding something over her head. But I don't want to spoil that for you guys. You guys gotta go do your own Googles.
Bro,
I'm not gonna watch
really
it.
Crazy to find out.
Bro.
Damn, this nigga just had bad luck all around.
Nigga, it's like bad luck followed this nigga regardless. But watching that special, it opened my eyes to a lot of shit. It just opened my eyes that the world's always been like this. Like,
Yeah.
Really?
Like George Floyd, that wasn't like, we view that as like, because we lived through it. And to actually see that, bro, that's been happening. Emmett Till. Bro, like, come on.
For real.
They've been just killing us, nigga, and not been giving a fuck, bro, so.
Yeah.
The only difference
And making money off of it.
The only difference with what he did, it actually gave more insight towards the police to actually give a fuck.
Yes.
Like, where they were just like, the city, like, Wisconsin was just like, what the fuck? Like, mad black people dying. Fucking, what was it? Reverend Jackson? Yeah, he came down and he spoke to everyone about it and he created change at least. I'm not saying him, like, Jeffrey Dahmer was like the good in that. Like,
No.
But it brought coming through.
Yeah,
and
it brought awareness. Yeah,
Yeah.
it brought awareness to it. 100%.
Literally.
Very interesting where content it does like in like one space but still can be accessed through like the entire world. That's very interesting.
Yes.
So like everybody it's a good thing to me and a bad thing because everybody can get the information quicker, but it's the after part of that is what people do with the information after is the bad part.
So I got a question for you with that. What social medium or social media do you view does that the best? Like that all demographics of
Like,
ages.
warp someone's perspective.
Oh, Twitter.
Yes.
I wouldn't say Twitter.
I say TikTok. Yeah. 100%.
But like everybody can like have their opinions and find someone on there with their like same thought and opinion.
That's why I personally say Twitter. I mean, TikTok.
TikTok, because
you can have a niche. For Twitter, it's more like you have to be tweeting like quality tweets. And don't get me wrong, you get your suggested and like things I like, because I like things I like.
Are you guys talking about access to how many people, or you're talking about
just
the,
like
actual people that see what you like and enjoy it too. Because like I said, I made that light. I have a One Piece fucking TikTok blown up, and I made a light joke, and like people see the humor in it. You get me?
Yeah,
so it's like I'm connecting with my target audience.
I feel like you can do that with almost every like
you
platform.
can't, but my point is like, for instance,
I only get like 10 retweets.
My supervisor, me and her, our timeline basically consists of the same type of videos, a lot of cooking shit. So we've seen the same videos, and they were so easily to relate to them on Twitter.
Oh, I seen that.
Yes, and now conversation like it. Well, my question was like, what social media brings people of all walks of life together the best?
Yeah, because I think Twitter definitely
like
is more
together. Like what do you mean together?
Like not figuratively
like
together.
Think
like
alike.
In a sense, yes.
Or like the same things, because that's two different things.
No. Wait, what? To think alike and to like the same things, those are two different things?
Yeah. Because you can think alike and lead, and that same concept, you could have two different perspectives on it and lead you from like a different path.
That's interesting.
That's an interesting take, but I feel like that's oxymoron. If I think the color red, I don't necessarily have to like it, but if we're both thinking it, we're more likely that we both like it.
All right, no, I'm saying like I'll give you an example. With the guy from like The Wolf of Wall Street. Damn, I can't remember his name.
Let me sell you this pen.
But exactly.
Yeah.
So like we both have that same objective to like sell that pen, but that's it. That's what we share. That's what we have in common.
But like at the end of the day, I could already have my parents. I could be a trust fund baby just trying to sell that, while you're a nigga that's like, I gotta sell this.
Yeah.
Or not even.
True,
It's just
true,
both of us
true.
use two different techniques to get that guy to buy the pen.
True.
Sure, every drug dealer's got like a 5 for 15 or like a 3 for 20.
We're getting too deep, guys.
5 for 15.
No, we're
fuck
not.
with it,
Because
though.
think about barbers, bro.
Nah, but I'm saying we're getting too deep before we even introduce who you are. We have to introduce you. All right? Guys, welcome to the fucking Jungle Squad cast, man. I'm here to my fucking right. We're one of the greatest, most consistent human beings on this podcast.
That's good.
His name is fucking Rad, guys. Rad, how are you, buddy? You doing
It's
great?
good. It's good, guys.
To my fucking left, we have another new upcoming artist. His name is 4kPhil, guys. This is the real deal.
No,
My
this
man's
since like middle school, elementary school.
my man's can rap,
It's
man.
been a
I'm
long
telling you.
time. Happy to bring a friend on the show. Another friend. I mean, I got Losa right here.
Yeah, he has a friend of the show
Been
now.
a boy from a long time. I can merge friend worlds, which is really cool.
You feel
And
me?
then as well, like my friends fucking make music, so now niggas can make a song and it's gonna be lit.
He trying to charge me 2 racks though.
No. He's lying.
I got
I would
like a
nigga,
payment plan.
I would never.
He said technically I do it for 4K.
No, but for you,
half off. I was like, oh shit.
You can get 2K. That's half the bars.
So let me get my bars up first. I couldn't hear, bro.
You don't take the 16 bar sheet and rip it in half. And be like,
I said,
just
let me
get it
interview him
first.
Let me see how he rock.
I would never, ever charge 4K. No, never.
Even when you get to that level?
No, never.
I think for the name, I would.
No. I mean, it depends.
I think everything
depends.
4K.
What's 4K?
For real.
$4,000?
Yeah.
It's not a lot. People get paid like 50,000 a feature.
But see, all right.
So
So
Cardi B, like, you feel me?
here's how I take my features. Like, I have features with people, but all haven't paid me. I genuinely could have just liked the person, or I could have just liked the
You
song.
like music. You want to make it.
Yeah, that's really. I'm just trying to create.
That's how I feel about this pod. I mean, like, even also, like, when we first started, too, he's like, we got the contract started. I'm like, bro,
yeah.
I just want to make a fucking
Yeah,
pod with my boy. Like,
Nah, we gotta get the contract.
it's not like Luffy looked at Zoro and was like, yo, bro, we gotta make a contract. You gonna be with me till I'm the king of fighting now.
They
like,
actually
we rock-
just made a contract.
I mean, they
It was a
made,
verbal.
and that's what we did.
They made a
We ain't
pact.
doing that. That's just not gonna work.
I
mean,
Before
it's still
any
like-
content
it's still like-
drops, I'm literally going to sit
When
down,
we get,
have
like-
a meeting, and we're literally going to sit down and sign stuff.
Personally, for me, when we get like the first 1,000,000 views on a video, then I'll consider it.
Yes. Right now, just have
But for
fun.
now, yeah, I'm here to have fun, bro. I told you.
Guys, you don't understand. I've already seen this multiple times.
I'm gonna be real. You can't say all this while starting the show with the most consistent person on the show. So let's just
on the show for
keep that word.
That doesn't even add up with anything. It doesn't apply to this conversation.
Because he was about to say, I've seen so many niggas make plans and then they just fuck.
Yeah.
That's not what I was about to say. I've seen business people, friends go into business. There's like even a few podcasts that I watch myself, and then they break up because the business wasn't spoken about and discussed clearly beforehand.
Yeah,
I don't ever want to get business to fuck up a friendship, so you have to get that clear and knitted in the butt first.
See, that's the thing, though.
Yeah, of course.
That's the thing, though. If you guys are true friends, business can never fuck it up.
That's a lie.
No,
Because
no,
money
that's true.
really
It can
shows
never
who
fuck it up.
who and
It
what
can
people
never.
really
Whatever,
are.
It can never fuck it up.
if you're making a contract with a plan to fuck me over, then yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But if like we're both going into this with everybody wants to eat regardless,
Yeah.
bro, I'm just here to see your success and hopefully you're here to see
man.
mine. You feel me? Like,
Exactly, but it
Good
still has
intentions
to
always
we gonna be
bullshit,
good always
bro.
regardless of the
Good
contract.
intentions always.
If not, nigga, I'm gonna just hire a hitman. Like, you know, it's simple. Like,
Nigga said I'm hired.
This nigga just publicly threatened to kill me.
Whoa.
yo, when transporter pop up, I don't hear shit.
Nah,
He said he publicly threatened, guys, help me. I'm not saying.
seriously, business like I don't ever want that to get in the way, and that's going to get in the way when you prolong the business, and then when it comes to the point in hand, and then now we have to sit there when every like preparation, like success comes when preparation meets opportunity. So when the opportunity presents itself, we already prepared for it because we already discussed it, we already did it. You feel me? So when the opportunity comes, when money comes in, we already know already how it's going to be divvied up, where it's gonna go, how who owns what, this and that, like percentages wise and shit like that, because we both want to get what we deserve. You feel me?
I feel you.
I feel that.
I mean, outside of the contract, regardless, I know
We'll still be
when you
friends.
blow up as a rapper, either way. Like I said, I'm with a Tesla, so
We'll still be friends, but business is business. Is what I'm saying, and that's why it's hard to go in the front like business, because sometimes you have to make certain decisions and shit like that that your friends won't like, and then they'll hold that business decision against you. When really it wasn't because we didn't like you; it was because it was best for the business, and that's why it's like a little fucked up, because you don't want to do that shit during the process when all this shit could have been discussed prior.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta put on that contract shit. Like, he must light up 3 blunts and religious every time niggas.
Yeah. But you gotta get like his blood stain on to really cement it.
He can't ask me to roll.
Smoke life out the door, bro.
Other niggas flexing out.
Like literally, I'm this close to being like, all right, bro. Like I'm almost done.
Yeah, the thrill is gone. Honestly,
I smoke right from left.
It's just here now to like ease the back pain. At this point,
I just do it because certain times I just feel like I know it. It literally calms me down. It's like a Tylenol for like tolerance of shit that I don't want to tolerate.
people in the world.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not even people. Sometimes it's like just real, just like bullshit. Like, damn, I just stubbed my toe at the corner of the bed. Like it's shit like that.
I really need some blunt right now because
Yeah.
I will fuck this facts.
Yeah, because I'm really about to break the shit. Or I got fired. You know, like it's shit like that. Let me smoke a blunt before
I may do something irrational.
I curse everybody out the job. Like you feel me? It's good.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, speaking of that, yeah, we did talk about this already. How like fucking Elon Musk fired mad people.
Yeah, he fired what, the CFO, nigga. He was fired.
He fired a person who blocked
he did
Donald
an
Trump.
investigation, I think, and like that's why now like they're charging the $8 a monthly to get verified on Twitter.
So it makes me wonder, what the fuck did he find in that investigation?
That
now
there were people that were like that would work for the company that like celebrities or whatever were trying to get verified, and they wouldn't be able to get verified through Twitter, and then like a private like dev or someone like on Twitter would be like, I'll get you verified, but you gotta pay me like $15,000. So niggas would pay that, and then from there they'd be verified on Twitter because they paid the fee.
Wow, niggas is doing that.
So that's how they get it. So
But now at this point, Elon, I mean, it was under the table shit, so no one really knew. You just looked like you got verified. But now Elon Musk is like, if you want to get verified, you're gonna have to pay $8 a month for it, like subscription.
But then that takes away the aura of getting that blue.
I mean, niggas was paying $15K under the table before, so what aura was there really?
No, because
for everyone else who actually wanted to work for it, though, it's
yeah, you can still get it through massive amounts of follows at the end of the day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but I think like, to maintain it, I think you have to pay $8. So even if you are someone with a blue check, I think you have to pay. If you
earned it, then you pay for it, I guess. That'd be cool.
That's weak, though. Yeah, what? I earned this. What do you mean?
I mean, pay for it. You want to stay verified, nigga? Do you care that much about a blue check?
But also,
yes.
But Jordy, I would think at that point, like for instance, like if SZA didn't have a blue check, we'd all still know this is SZA's page, though. Like that would
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I hope so. I feel like that's crazy.
The blue check looks dope though next to the IV.
It does.
Well, I've always wanted to get verified. I'm not gonna.
Oh no, 100%.
I'm verified 100%. On Spotify. That's the only thing I'm verified on. I don't even know how. Yeah, but I'm there.
I'm this close to getting verified on Instagram. I'm this close.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
man. Shout me out, man. Yo, bro. So, like, when you got those Instagram followers, did it start off from, like, you starting off as, like, an artist? Or was it, like, before you became
Nah, I was trying to do, like, funny shit. So, like, if you go to, like, my Instagram, I think it has... Because my highest view video was, like, 20K. But now my highest on my page is only at 5,000, and it's literally a video of me and Frake, my best friend, he Jordy knows him, jumping into the Chesapeake Bay with just our boxers on. And literally, the quote is just basically like, I jump off a bridge with this nigga. Basically, like saying like camaraderie between us as a friend. And people loved it. People were like, oh, this is pure content. Then I started making music.
Oh, so, nice. How did that music, like, why?
Why did I start making music? Well, I've been making music since I was 16. But I took it serious.
For 10 years. Definitely wasn't rapping when we were in like middle school and high school. That's the craziest part. Like when you started rapping, I was like, what the fuck? This thing?
Yeah. It was a 360.
I remember that shit.
It was good though. It was a 360. But yeah.
You just like spitting bars at the cafeteria table?
Nah. Like, we freestyle and be stupid back then.
Yes. Yeah.
It was always freestyle. But like
in the
niggas
car,
never be like rap. Man, 4kPhil.
Yeah,
nigga.
4K feature.
How did that start out? Like the 4K name?
So my original rap name.
So it's because I wear glasses.
No, that'd be hard. No, but my original rap name was Payday. That's when I was
Payday.
Yeah. After that,
I thought like some Atlanta shit from Hulu.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I just changed it just to Phil, which is just capital PHIL period. And then I linked up with now my engineer and kind of like my co-creator on all this shit, my boy Suki2K, who stays out in Minnesota. Mm-hmm. His name was 2K, and he was like, yo, you need to change your name. I said, to what? He gave me the name.
So he gave it to you?
Yeah.
2K gave you 4K?
He said, bro, every time I talk to you, it feels like I'm seeing shit. It feels like you view your life in 4K. Like you view your life like a movie. You should call yourself 4kPhil. I did it. I dropped a song called Rock Bottom on this platform on YouTube called Joda that's owned by this YouTuber called Patrick CC. Put it up on there. The song is called Rock Bottom. People was fucking with it. And then from there, they were going to the link on Spotify and then it stuck. So I just kept running with it. And then next thing I know, I'm 4kPhil.
4K. Cool. So you've been 4kPhil since you were in high school or since recently?
After, because we graduated 2014.
Yeah.
So 2016, we were in college already.
I became 4kPhil in 2019.
Oh shit! Yeah. So you've been 3 years.
3 years doing.
And you did like a few as Payday. Like, what's your Payday songs looking like?
What you mean? Like what those?
You think
you made songs as Payday?
No. I eventually I'm gonna just change my name to 4K, but
instead of 4kPhil?
Yeah, because it's just perfect.
I was just Phil.
I had that and I didn't like it. F-I.
I don't like Phil as by itself.
That's not a bad project.
4kPhil is probably.
I fuck with it and people fuck with it and it feels like it rolls off their tongue, so I stay with it for now. But
4K is dope too though. It's still a nickname, like it's still short.
Yeah.
We got Ape and then 4K.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ape 4K.
Yeah. Also, just for the consumer, because like listeners, they're fickle and like quick names get them like easily, bro.
Pop Smoke.
Yeah,
Drake.
bro.
Lil Baby. Anything Lil.
It's just gotta be condensed and simplistic.
Or dub.
Yes, or dub.
I was literally gonna call myself Lil Loso.
Good thing you didn't.
You don't like Lil Loso? That's LL. I would be the new generation LL.
It's not like what you nickname your dick.
Lil Loso.
Nigga trying to play me.
Nah, just saying like you got.
Nah, I think
little you and then there's big you, nigga. That's little me.
Nah, ain't no feel me, no chill.
No, that's big stepper right there.
I mean, it's not like a 12-inch, but you feel me? Shit get the job done.
I got 12-inch, but I do have rug burn.
But I do have rug burn. Oh my god.
It ain't 12.
Yo, are you a Giants fan?
I am a Giants fan. You 6-2, baby. Let's go. Yeah, we did a lot of daps today. Thank you. I needed that assurance of myself that the shit that I do is like not a waste of time.
No, God. Yo. I was just saying this to my nigga, yo, I love encouraging people. Like, cause people could be a dickhead. Why though? I could just tell you, like, I could just give you that light that, like, maybe you'll question yourself the whole day, like, yo, should I just keep making rap music? But then I just come and say, like, yo, bro, you're good, bro. Do it. Nah, do it.
I think it's because I don't talk to a lot of people, and I forget that there's like a whole world of people.
Yeah, man.
So like when I do hear, it's like, oh shit, people actually, it's not just me.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's the problem is that when you create your own little world, it's like really cool because a lot of people can't really live by themselves or like be in their own. And,
I know I can.
And be happy.
I know I can.
So like I've done that, but it's also to the point where it's scary because you got to be careful because you can get stuck in this world and then miss out on the real world for real.
Bro. I think that comes back to like our first topic of Phil's question, asking about the social media, like just being like where like shitload of people can connect with you on like your certain thing that you fuck with. Like people get lost on that on TikTok and then you become this whole personality and shit just because other people fuck with it. Like I mean, for me personally, I do enjoy like now I kind of found my niche, which is like I said, I drop like one piece of shit like every now and again. I try to post like funny subtle anime related like one piece shit and like from there. And I think personally for me it's because like I don't meet a lot of people other than like me and you that really fuck with it, and then like I know like maybe like 3 other people, but like no one really like in the community. So it's so cool like when I see something go viral with One Piece, I'm like, I know the world is fucking with this just as much as me.
Which one is more like, but holds more value and like sentiment and is a little bit more intimate, like getting that reassurance in person or getting that through social media?
I think that they are kind of the same depending on how you are, because I'm not a social person. So like for me, regardless if I see it online, I know you're alive. I know it's another person that's alive on this planet. It's not just a bot. So you get me? Because even like just the other day, literally
somebody walking up to you like, "Yo, that anime shit. Like I saw your page."
I get that, and I would love that because that'd be recognition. Exactly. But like, see for example, like for One Piece, like we just went to go see that movie Red that came out, and
garbage.
Nah, relax.
Garbage.
Relax.
I'm a One Piece fan. That shit was trash.
He's playing games.
I swear to my mom's life.
You know, it's like they promoted it as a musical movie and that they'd be singing and that the main villain.
Why do you think that's the only reason why it was trash?
Everybody went there and they're like, "Why is she singing so much?" That was her fucking plan all the fucking long. She started the movie with
that wasn't the reason why the movie was trash though.
But what I was saying
is one of the reasons.
But don't get me wrong. I have my views. 7 out of 10, definitely.
5.
But 5 out of 10 for him. 7 out of 10. That's all right.
That's an average of a 6. That means you got a D, nigga.
But what I mean, that's what he's aiming for. Luffy D, nigga. That's what he's aiming for.
Monkey D, Luffy for real.
But what I'm saying, like for example, is like I seen a post yesterday. Someone did a cosplay of one of the characters, and from there, someone was commenting on it, talking about how they were about to go see the movie. I randomly just commented to them like, "Yo, you gotta go see it. Like, I loved it. It was great." Yeah. They literally messaged back 2 hours later on that same other person's post for One Piece to say, "Yo, bro, I saw it. It was so fucking good." Like, literally just because they felt that validation.
Bro, man.
This is the shit. Like, go see it. Like,
meeting new people online is cool.
Place, man. It can be a dope place. I'll say that much because it can be a scary place.
So are you more?
Go see if my phone's still recording. I gotta make sure this shit's fine.
Right.
I mean, it should be because I have like a monsoon amount of space now. You can buy storage, which is great. Literally just gotta look at the screen and then it comes.
Are you more like comfortable with like social networking than real world networking?
Yeah, it is. Say that again.
Are you like more like comfortable with social networking than actual like real life networking?
No, not really. I think for me though, the difference is with social networking, I have to actually work to attract. While it comes like in person, I mean, not even saying I don't have to work to attract there too, but for me, I'm more of an observant person, so I won't need to attract because I'm gonna soak up what I see and know, and then I can adjust and adapt there. But when I'm online, I'm 100% myself, and I have to like be like, you know, if I want to relate to someone that I'm trying to like attract, like I have to be myself and like really pull them in. I feel like
you just gotta have the same algorithm. It's weird
because there's catfishes out there and people are good at fake pretending who they want to be. And I think for like social networking can be easier because that's where people go to be social. Yeah. At this point in life,
the whole purpose of coming.
But I do think human interaction still holds more value than actual social media. Social media has become more prevalent and relevant in our daily lives, yes, but I don't think it's like I feel like it desensitized us more. And because we don't get the interaction with humans anymore, so we just see what we see on this. Somebody gets shot, all right, let's just post it. That's it. We don't actually go out and do anything.
That's the whole purpose of technology, though. The convenientness that I don't have to leave my home, but I can interact.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And that's cool, but I feel like when you actually, all right. So which one would you rather have? A Zoom group call with all of us watching a movie on Zoom, or everybody?
No, everybody. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying it's that. It's with the time.
I mean, if I could be in my own crib, yeah.
Nah, see, he's wild. No, I would rather just be with.
I could be in my crib, chilling on my bed, on my own bed, with nobody bothering me. Yeah,
and everybody's on the Zoom
But maybe
call.
if I'm with my crush, then I'd be mad.
But that's what
I doubt everyone.
That's crazy.
No one's doing a Zoom call movie.
Yeah,
people do that.
That was not a good example.
It's gonna be a Discord call, and everybody's watching it in the party.
They have Amazon parties and everything.
There's Discords come over, bro. Literally, we'll have movie night Discords. Where everyone just goes in the voice chat and then we're watching the same movie.
The only person I do that with is my family. That's it. And I can't see them like I'm in a different country or something. I'm not doing that with some bitch.
Discord though, and they literally would sit there in their room all day, just talking and that's it. That's their day. They're with somebody, but through the phone. Like you're not with anybody.
Another thing is Twitch. It's Twitch. Like you're just watching someone.
I'm gonna be honest.
That shit is retarded.
Nah, I can't say that. And since like
I'll monetize off of it.
It's cool.
Since like maybe mid-June, July, I've been like heavily relying on watching Twitch, and that's coming from someone who's a like big TV show, movie buff type of person. But for me, like I think again it comes to like I'm not that social, but also I don't look to want to hang out a lot. So sometimes I can get this feeling of like loneliness, and I think the point of like just the point of someone streaming as well as like them just like playing the game is because they're not trying to be alone either. Yeah. And like they're a good player though, and they want to show their content. So they create a community where people can just sit there and chill with them, and literally like I'll comment and I'll talk and they'll respond like in a matter of like seconds, like while I'm watching them live. Yeah. So you know what I mean? It's like we're literally chilling. Like I have an interview.
I think I understand what you're saying.
I fuck with that.
People who are more introverted people in real life take on social media because they're able to find more introverted people through their social medias and basically come up with a hive.
I mean, like even for that though, I mean, it's more like I stay up very late in the night and it feels weird to like hit up someone I actually know because they could be asleep. But these people, they'll live in like California and be 4 hours behind me and they're wide awake. So like literally we're just up and they're up with me in my insomnia, and it's nice. Because sometimes I'll sit there quiet in my house for hours on end. So it's nice to like enjoy something, laugh with like a group of people, and like we're all relating to something we all enjoy. You know?
No, I agree with you.
Literally community.
I do that shit on YouTube a lot sometimes. Sometimes I'll rewatch a video just because it brought me a certain feeling of like comfortness.
Yeah, of course. Like, it's even like the tutorials for like cooking. I'll go to like the same fucking video. Yeah, bro. And you always see the ones where like how to carve a turkey, and then you see someone in the comments like, "Oh, we're here again this year." Yeah. Nah, fucking people.
That shit's funny, bro.
But
I fuck with social media.
That was like actually like a weird, like, but really dope conversation to really have, because that's what honestly is really in the balance now. Is like human interaction is slowly transferring into like the metaverse, or like us actually doing this Discord, Twitch, and like online. It's been slowly happening since even our childhood. Now it's just becoming like where the kids, they're really just sitting in their room with the VR screen, and they don't even have to leave their crib. Which
it all started with
shit is crazy. VR fucking school
with fucking Wii. Connect when that shit came out on Xbox. People are getting more into.
I'll be mad if my kids someday had to go to meta school instead. Stay in this fucking room.
Meta school,
the university where the whole class is with the VR glasses on.
That's an entire campus. Yo, just walk. That'd be dope. But
speaking of that, totally probably off topic. The nigga who made the VR shits, apparently he's partnered with some company and they're making them shits, but it literally kills you like.
No, that's not true.
It's not.
No, bro, that's an entire.
No, bro,
it's an entire joke based on this anime Sword Art Online. That's why you see like in the picture there's a sword, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got this from like Forbes. Someone posted the story.
I don't believe that's true.
No, that's not on Forbes. No, it's definitely on Forbes.
Because that's exactly what happened in Sword Art Online. which is an anime.
Bro, but it's really on
It's
it.
about a guy this game creator creates a game, a virtual game, like where you can go in the world and like level up as a swordsman or wherever you want to be. And when they put the headset on, afterwards, like he pops up while they all get to the main lobby and he's like, yeah, none of you can leave till you beat the game. Or if you die in this world, you die in real life. And
oh yeah, that's that one. I remember that.
I need to watch
like 3 parts to that, right?
Yeah, but then the show literally has a brilliant first episode, and then from there he's just Captain Save the Ho. Like every other episode, he's with helping a different girl out, like with the problems. Like, but he's nasty. Don't get me wrong. Like literally skips from him being episode 1, level 1, to the next episode. He's like level 88. He's solo. He's a solo player. Like I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Like,
but so that shit's fake.
It could be. I mean, if someone really did that, I think that'd be fucking stupid. Why am I making a game?
I think that should be illegal. What do you mean stupid?
Yeah, murder.
That's murder.
Nah, you should look into it though. Cause if it's on Forbes, it might be credible.
Like, please.
Nah, I gotta look this up.
Let that shit be goldfish.
I'm about to read this shit. Hold up.
That'd be wild.
My handy dandy phone.
But like, what do you think about like on some music shit though? Like,
what?
The state of rap, of hip hop today. Like, what are your thoughts on like, one, what's been going on, and two, is it we kind of touched on it a little bit earlier before we introduced you, but like,
well, to start off, the killings need to stop, but I don't think that will ever stop.
You think it's because of rap?
I don't think it's because of rap music, but I think it plays into the culture of being a rapper.
Yeah,
because the last two people, they were rappers, but it wasn't because they were rapping that they got shot. You feel me?
Wasn't even a mix when that happened, which is really crazy. He wasn't even in the mix.
It's wild. It's so wild.
Even Pop Smoke, he wasn't even rapping. He was just gonna come from his own hole.
Yeah.
So it's not because of that. Because certain rappers are dying.
What I'm saying is rap music is tied to murder. Like whenever you think of rap music, you think of murder. Like you think of death. You don't think of when you think of pop music, happy.
This nigga Melly even said I got murder on my mind.
Like
legitimate.
He wasn't lying, bro.
Yeah,
He had it on his mind, bro.
That is true though, but
so that's what I think of the current state. Like, and I don't think artists that are trying to show us more than that get enough shine. Like for instance, our artist of the decade, Drake, which we all know comes from not no gang shit. Nowadays, he probably comes from it, but he has the money to have goons around him.
He's actually been on his G shit for a minute. He started slowly coming out of the shell.
And I love Drake, so this is not a shot.
He was in a wheelchair.
This nigga talk about spinning the block. He got ops. In Canada, they don't have ops.
Aubrey.
They don't have ops. They don't have ops.
Sir.
But when the biggest artist ever, right now, is doing it, what do you expect niggas like us to do?
I gotta rap about that.
It's gonna work. Yeah, obviously, he showed us it works.
But in that sense, he's not the one really talking about that super street shit. There's
no,
other rappers
there's more.
Like Little Dirt.
But everyone follows. Everyone
little.
But everyone is in his he plays into it. Like they have a song together and he talks about doing that shit.
I feel like every day this comes more and more back to when Eli said, we asked Eli, what guy that was on our show before, and he told us he wishes he made music before the Drake era.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the
Fuck that. I'm making that shit.
Because he's like, now,
think about why you be singing. Think about why you want to be different when you make music. You don't want everything to sound the same.
Yo, Drake, bro, like when Ape did, bro, to me that was whack. Cause like I don't give a fuck if Drake's dropping, like, because one, Drake's sound is really dope, and to me, his earlier music, like his first
that was
half,
a lot of singing music.
Yeah, but it was shit that you would put on repeat though. Like a lot of the shit now is not really on repeat.
He's got the science down. We can't. I mean, he's got the science down.
If I've had anything on repeat lately, it's gonna be that new album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but after 2 months, it's done.
Shit.
Yeah, no,
his shit. You can still go back to his old shit. He's not dropping for like at least another year and a half.
I mean, he dropped like 3 pieces.
Yeah, I'm about to say y'all fail to realize
3 in 1 year.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, he made sure like we're fed. He was like, y'all are fed. There's 3 different types of genres here. You can play this at the club. You can play this with your niggas. You can play this
for your bitch.
By yourself, with your bitch by yourself.
Nigga.
He's a good man.
He's figured out the science. So to answer your question in
the rap game today.
Yeah, the reason why it is at where it's at, and it's because the niggas who is the grandfathers, bro.
They're influencing us to do bad things.
Yeah, man. If I'm a kid trying to make some money off rap music, all I gotta do is just go talk about me shooting a nigga
or selling drugs.
That's not rap, though.
That's why I'm not saying that, Abe. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if they're doing it, why wouldn't what you want them to dare to be different? When they already got the proven thing that make the money, you might as well just make this.
We did get into a deeper topic than I expected with this. Yeah. My question was a little bit more broader. I actually meant like styles, flows, and niggas.
No.
My man said, "Yo, niggas is dying.
Niggas is dying, bro. Niggas is dying.
I feel you, but like, that shit is sad.
Too many good artists is dying. Like speaking of that, even with Takeoff, they were having a virtual funeral for him. On freaking GTA RP, if I'm not mistaken. And, GTA RP, it's like a PC game, pretty much. It's Grand Theft Auto, and you can play it on your regular console. But like when you play it on PC, there's an actual mod version where you can be like anything in the game. And everyone had like a server where they hopped on. They're wearing all white. They're relaxed, and they all rode around together and like they had a memorial for him. Pretty much.
That shit was hard.
I even heard his funeral was supposed to be free, supposedly, with free tickets for when you for it. I don't know how I feel if I would ever go to like a celebrity's funeral. I didn't know you.
It's more intimate for
not
like
saying
the family.
I don't love you, but I feel weird to go to your funeral and just sit there with your family all the way in the front.
I would have went to Kobe's.
It's like you don't know me. Actually,
I would have definitely went to Kobe's funeral.
Huh?
I would have definitely went to Kobe's funeral.
Yeah, R.I.P. Kobe.
I would have definitely went to Kobe.
R.I.P. Kobe. R.I.P. Takeoff. R.I.P. P&B.
Yeah, R.I.P.
But like the state of rap today is like. I'm gonna still keep this topic going for a little bit longer because it's a dynamic question because it could come it brought out a whole different topic, but
man, people are dying.
The music today is like, I feel like back in the day though, like everybody in a sense where the goal was to find how you would sound and to like your flow, your style, and make that shit unique as fuck. Like Ghostface Killer, like you feel me? Like that is a unique nigga right there. You feel me? Method Man, Redman, Nas. Like you put all these people in the room, and they all sound completely different. Put them on a beat.
Ciphers really came from like those freshman XL ciphers. That's what niggas is looking for. Like rap like this, where you all have your own flows and different shit going on. I don't want to hear every nigga sound the same.
That's not what XSL's looking for.
No, I'm just saying though, like that's the vibe I would assume they're looking for.
You wouldn't think this? I love 50 Cent. Like I love 50 Cent music. Like I genuinely love 50 Cent.
His music still is prevalent to today.
It's hard. 50 Cent is hard.
Nigga, I love Kanye West music.
I respect it.
Oh yeah. No,
I love all my juice, but I can't. He's in like so much of my iPhone, like the music. I can't delete it because I don't have the time.
I feel you.
When it plays, I still fuck with the old songs.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna listen.
I was never really that heavy on him, but the thing is about today is like it's not necessarily about like
he may graduate
it's not about having your own sound. It's about having the sound that everybody is using and everybody is like most in tune to. So like that the way the bass is supposed to go, if you don't have that bass going in the back, your hi-hats going in the back the way, you're not using the auto-tune this way, if you're not sounding like how everybody else is sounding but saying something a little bit different, or you're just pretty, I guess. So it's like it's not necessary, like, because there was ugly ass rappers who were like the best lyricists in the day, and it was just like they were coming up with different shit. So it's like music today is
old
not
dirty bastard.
Yeah, exactly. Old dirty bastard. Like it's like music today. You're not necessarily aiming to be original anymore. You're aiming to be like clout chased. You feel me?
Literally fit in.
It's like a giant worldwide global New York City where everybody's trying to talk the same language.
That's why you have to appreciate people, like, and even them, like, rest in peace, like X or like Juice WRLD, like people who came in with their own flows in a sense. They still talked about some of the same things, but it was different. They battled depression and things like that. They actually had some melodies.
Most importantly, they had their own style.
Exactly, literally.
When they came on the song, you knew that, oh shit, that's them on the song.
Look at me.
But now it's like you can play a song, and I swear to God, I would think it's the same artist, but literally it was at least 4 different
that's Drake's
artists.
Fault. That's Drake's fault. That's literally his fault.
That's not Drake's fault.
Nah, it is.
I mean, then again, too, it's like Future's fault.
That too. It's
Future
a couple of these.
Future made
niggas.
the mumble
Niggas
rap
fault.
poppin'.
Because I feel like Lil Wayne mostly influenced today's rap.
But
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but then,
but
like I
even
said,
Lil Wayne was different.
Chief,
even he was different.
Chief
though.
Keef made. If you want to get into the subtitles,
Yeah.
again, Chief Keef started that anthem, fucking drill music type shit in a sense.
Yeah.
Chicago,
You feel me? Like,
And that came into like a whole world. And that style of the music today is actually really relevant.
Yeah.
Everybody love it.
I had an old coworker at a job, and she's like 45. She said her favorite rapper was Lil Durk. I like that shooting, gang, bang, bang, hood music. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Like, the music should not be known. The reason why you like the music should not be because this nigga talks about killing somebody.
It's because you think it makes you
That means
the problem.
That means you're thinking about
Like,
it.
that's the problem, dude.
Nah, it makes them look cool. It makes them look relevant. That's what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, I like
Killing
talking
someone's
about murder and rap.
Huh?
You know, I said killing someone is cool.
Singing about it is.
I don't know.
I think so. You saw that meme about Lil Durk though, where it wasn't a meme, it was a real. It was like Lil Durk know everybody, and then they play like 6-7 different songs, and he was like, I know some niggas, I know some shooters, I know some bitches. He said it like, man.
He said this shit all the time.
Like, I know somebody. Now when I listen to a Lil Durk song, I've been literally.
But he's an exception. I like
Lil
Lil Durk. I like Lil Durk.
I do like
I
Lil
don't
Durk.
listen to Lil Durk that much. I don't listen to a lot of the littles anymore.
No, Lil Baby's tough though.
It's like the little.
Nah, I don't like Lil Baby.
Lil Baby's
know?
fire actually. Sold Out Days. I like that.
I don't like his new project that he just dropped.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, what the fuck?
Was it Myself Now or some shit like that?
Him with like a Mount
The
Rushmore
Mount
of himself.
Rushmore of his face.
Yeah, it was a little too much. It was
I feel like every song sounded the same. And maybe I'm
exactly the
just
same.
weird.
And that was like every single artist today. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that is my problem with today's music versus like yesterday's music. It's like one thing I do like about today is that I do genuinely like the beat and the up tempo of it and the pacing of it. I like how it gets everybody. It came up with a universal like dance or step that everybody can like quickly learn and like do and be kind of like coordinated and shit.
No, facts.
I like the spice that it adds. I'm not even talking about Ice Spice, nigga. I'm just, I meant like in general, like
You thought it was Philly?
no, like, but like for like example, like fucking Drake now, like with his newest album, like that Circle Loco, bro.
Yeah,
He's
man.
talking about Meg Thee Stallion. Like,
One
well, you know, and even now I'm saying like when he's talking about personally,
He
my
really
view
wasn't.
on that is he wasn't, but he was.
Oh, 100%.
Because it's like
100%.
I'm gonna make a reference that's prevalent to everybody, but at the same time I'm also saying that bitches really do be lying about their ass shots and call themselves like you were built like a stallion. Like bitch, no, you were literally created as a stallion.
Since we're on that topic, I gotta rub my hands together.
You guys think he was subbing her?
Yeah, you like genuinely think that he was talking about her?
Honestly, I think
Lil Yachty did that.
he, like you said, he
Definitely.
knows what he's doing when he's getting in the booth.
An artist like Drake, bro, would not say some shit like this and not already calculate the backlash.
Nah, yeah, he's like
That's what I'm saying. So he knew that people would talk about it.
Oh yeah, bro.
He's like, I'm gonna make mad niggas listen to this song
Yeah,
just because.
bro.
And that's the thing, when niggas talk shit, it's so you listen to the song.
It's
'Cause
not
you're
the
gonna
best
hate
song
him,
on the album though.
but I bet you listen to that song, hear that verse.
Yeah.
I have a view off of you regardless.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I won. Appreciate you.
You played me regardless. You heard what I said. You feel me? Like, so I'm sorry.
It still was like a really, really like good album, and it was actually the album that I was actually waiting for him to drop.
That was my
Previous
favorite-
project.
That was my
Nice.
favorite song, and not even for the Megan Thee Stallion like reference in a
Yes,
sense.
it's a good song.
It was because he remixed Daft Punk's "One More Time" for me.
That shit
That's
was
literally
dope.
what I love. That song. I love Daft Punk, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just took that shit,
shit was
and then he
hard.
was using the hook with it, and that was my shit.
That shit was
21 came
hard.
through too.
That shit was
That's
hard.
one thing about these artists too, is like they like bigger artists like Drake, they have access to like the dopest fucking samples like ever, bro, and then
Now they
it
just
makes
got
them very
someone watching like a
memorable.
hawk from when the copyrights
Yep.
expired.
Yep.
I can use that sample.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
take
yeah.
that fucking sample.
No, you're not.
This
You're
nigga
not wrong.
literally used the 70s song for the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah.
That Staying Alive by DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
That Staying Alive.
Yeah,
Staying
bro.
Alive. Nigga, that's from the 70s. Like, that's a song from the 70s.
Yeah.
That's the song that people use officially to use the Heimlich maneuver on people. Like, when you're trying to save someone's life and you want to, like, actually beat their chest, it's staying alive. staying alive.
Yeah,
Like that's literally how you give someone
bro.
like a fucking CPR.
See, nobody else can really say some shit like that and sound cool. It's because he literally said it, and that's why it came out really dope. We were just talking about that earlier. Like, Quentin Miller had that dope ass, what was it, Know Yourself, or one of the 10 bands?
10 bands and Know Yourself, you wrote.
And yeah, so it was like, when he said it was rapping it, it really didn't sound good. But when Drake rapped it, the shit was like
hard.
a fucking hit. So it's like, it's something to do with whatever he is and he has within him that makes it stand out, which is commendable about him.
Yeah, it's that one, right? I was in my head like 10 back.
I'm like 50-50 with this nigga Drake. It's like I really, really like him. His music is really awesome.
Sometimes
but it's like
he's Drake now.
It's like
yeah.
It's like The Weeknd for me. Like The Weeknd was good. Like for me, like I still listen to him, but he was good when like no one really knew.
Yeah.
Like back in the house.
I feel like
listen, that era was fire.
Now he's just all about that quick little 80s, 90s, 70s, like, you know, like.
Nah, he has to.
Or he's just being different.
Yeah. Like, I didn't mind him on, like, Kanye's album.
Beauty Behind the Madness. That was his last good album to me.
Oh, wow.
That one was like 2015 or some shit. That one was his last, like, alright, cool. But then after that, it was like, what are you doing?
I forgot who put me onto The Weeknd. I'm pretty sure it was, I listened to House of Balloons.
Yeah, you probably heard Wicked Games first, bro. That was the first song I heard from him.
I was very commercialized.
I came home from school, was on YouTube, I saw a link for Wicked Games, and then I was just in my crib like,
yeah, you kept looking him up, right?
My girl back home.
Yeah.
My voice is totally gone. I've been screaming at kids all day. Like work was crazy.
Don't be screaming.
Fuck them kids. Nigga, I work with children now. But I had over like 16 kids in my group. I had to just make sure they all didn't die.
So like you're obviously like an independent artist and like you obviously work and shit. So like, how many hours do you put in at work?
Well now since we're in
I'm gonna and then how many do you put into your craft?
That was the next question. You don't have to try to steal my questions to make you sound cooler.
I'm gonna give them a full 2-answer part.
So work wise, since we're in the busier season, I'm starting at like 7 a.m., finishing around like 5 p.m., somewhere around that time. I usually come home, I shower. I love to cook, so I'll cook.
Me too.
Yeah.
Are you the main cooker in your home?
Yeah.
Your girl don't like to cook?
She liked to cook, but she likes me cooking better. Yeah, actually true.
He said, I season the food.
Yeah, because she doesn't know
what is her nationality?
Is Jewish a nationality? Can you be?
No, nigga. That's a religion.
It's a religion.
I said the same thing, but if you ask
it is a personality.
Yeah.
It's a personality.
It's not a race, ethnicity.
Listen,
you can't put Jewish.
You can definitely tell when somebody's Jewish.
Yeah, you can. You actually can.
And let's not get into this conversation.
Bro, if you go to a freaking application for a job, and it's not gonna say
I feel like it's a bad
Jewish, white.
This is a very bad time to talk about Jewish people. Everybody's white.
It's not gonna drop to
like I said, I love Jewish people as well. I mean, either way, they're gonna find us.
They're gonna find it.
But
trust me, they want to cancel you guys. Oh man.
But like even me though, I don't mean it in a bad way. When I can say I can tell that someone's Jewish. Just
you can just tell.
I can just tell when somebody's Jewish, and not even like I said, makes
nigga. What is their skin color, black or white?
She's white.
For me, it's like
that's why you are the one cooking.
No, that's racist.
She can't season shit.
Racist.
She could cook. I just prefer my cooking, and she prefers my cooking.
I went to a White House one time, and they didn't have no carbs to eat. They gave me broccoli and meat.
Yeah, they do be eating like that, bro. That shit's nasty, bro.
Now, how many black women do you think are angry at you?
Why would they be?
Everyone at Howard, Spelman,
HBCUs.
The HBCUs. Yeah, they all dislike me. They all
look at this.
Obama fuck with you.
Obama definitely.
If you blow up as a rapper, you're gonna be like Donald Glover.
Oh, yo, it's crazy you say that, yo. I'm a huge Donald Glover fan.
Or Alfonso or something. The dude who played Carlton.
No shit.
Who? Alfonso Soriano?
I don't know his last name.
Yeah, Alfonso something.
Yeah, I know. I just know his name's Alfonso.
Alfonso Raphael, some shit like that.
Something.
But
kind of look like him a little bit. Like
I do look like
Carlton.
Crazy. I look like Chris Paul, Cliff Paul. I look like
Cliff Ball.
It said something about the balls.
yeah, it's just something about the balls. But work wise, nowadays I'm putting like 45 to like 55 hours at work.
What about the music though?
Music wise, I dedicate my Saturdays and my Sundays to making music and whatnot. I try to kind of pace myself. So Saturday, my plans usually make 7 to 10 beats in the span of like 4 hours, and then on Sundays to
Record them?
yeah, make a song to those.
Push that back a little bit. You'll record 7 tracks the next day?
Yeah, I'll try. Now I don't always do it, but it's just like a basketball player. If you go into a court, you shoot 1,000 shots. You're not gonna make 1,000 shots. Eventually, I want to get to the point of where I can always go and say, okay, I'm gonna make 10 songs this day, and I'm gonna construct 10 good songs, not just 10 ideas, because ideas and songs.
Yeah, not just 10 beats.
Yeah.
You're like, I want 10 hooks.
Yes.
At least coming up with 10 choruses.
Yes.
So
and
that's
bridges.
like 20 hours?
I've been getting in the bridges a lot. 20, 25, sometimes 30 if I'm really, really feeling it. Sometimes 30 if I'm not lazy and I don't want to fucking mix the record that same day too.
Yeah.
So
I kind of have a similar like approach, but I break it down throughout the week because like I want to like it was like very simple for me. Like say if a skinny person like wants to start working out, he's not necessarily going to see those results if he does it once or twice a week. He has to do it like 3-4 times a week in order to see like some results faster. So like and plus I do like the mixing, the mastering, the writing, and recording. So like I'll break it down. Like all right, one day is just for the beats. The other day I'll do the mix and mastering, and then the other day I'll do like the recording and stuff. Recording and then mix and mastering. So I want to do like double up though. Like all right, so this day I'll make 3 beats, and then the next day I'll write to those 3 beats, and then the following I'll mix the songs, because then the format and like the presets mostly for what you're already doing from the previous song, you can kind of like
you build a formula, you build a template, and all you're doing is just filling the template with a different idea. It's like it's almost like coding too.
Do you guys like when you start like looking into your song? Is it like the chorus that caught you, or did you just get a bar in your head and you're like, okay, I could continue from there? Or is it like you actually thought of like the hook? Like
I never plan it. It just comes when it comes. You feel me? Like
does the whole song come to you, or is it like that's what I'm trying to say?
It depends what day.
Like, is it the chorus part that you're like, yo, this shit would sound fire all together, and then I can spit some bars whenever before? But were you like, I just thought of like the first line of the fucking rap song, and now I can think of the whole thing?
I had both experiences where like I have kind of like a hook in my head, and then I'll go from there, or like I'll write the verse first, and then it'll give me the idea toward the end of the verse of what I would use as the hook. So it's literally depending on the beat for me, because sometimes you can construct it how you're going to. You start off with the hook or verse based from how you hear the beat and how like the transition goes and stuff like that. Which part do you want the hook to come in, or stuff like that? Certain like beats are made where the verse is coming in first and the hook is if you're buying it. But if you're making it yourself, it's just like for my process, obviously I make the beat first and I just try to go from the mood, from how I would flow. But most of the times I would prefer, it depends on how long the intro is, but I definitely do prefer to probably start off with the verse. But it does catch people's attention too, to like get the hook in. It depends on if I want to spit the whole way through, or like if it's a bar verse, if it's a melody song, if it's a little bit of both. It really, now I don't even think about the first bar, the first hook. I think about how I'm gonna structure this like blueprint first, and the structure of the whole song first.
So like theme, basically.
Yeah, not theme, but the structure of how I want it. Where I want the hook, how I want the verse, how long do I want it, like where am I gonna transition like the melodies from out of the 16 bars. Like
I get that.
Niggas, I try to actually be fairly consistent now with the transitions of like the flow, to like instead of like every 8 bars, let's switch the flow up every 4 bars, and keep the engagement of like the audience a little bit more, because they're like, oh my god, he's doing this, then he switched to that, then he switched to that. I don't know.
I get that.
That was a lot.
The same way, or
I would no. Most of the time, I have the songs already pretty made in my head most of the time.
He's like, I
No,
have
but
that
which
shit.
one comes first though, the hook or the verse?
See,
Or the beat.
so I obviously you probably come from this too. I come from like ripping beats off of like YouTube. So like you gotta think I would sit and watch one video over and over and over again, listening to the beat. So eventually I just make the song in my head.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I would say beat definitely comes first, but I could write a song without a beat. Like I could be watching something and then now I just came up with a hook for something. Or there were times even as a kid just walking and then thinking of just wanting to say something. You see something, so now you want to say something, then you make it rhyme, and then blase. Now you got a song. So
yeah, literally.
but most of the time I already have the songs pretty much made, or I have the first line. The first line always matters.
I agree.
Because you can catch someone immediately off your first line, and then your next line could be ass. But the first line already got you.
And now I at least want to hear more if you got
exactly.
Are you working on any new music or anything?
Yeah, man. I work on music probably, like I said, every weekend.
No, but like you have something coming out soon? What's going on? Album?
Yeah. Not an album.
Album or just special EPs basically. And shit
probably just a song. I ended up working with this producer who I've been dying to work with. His name's Alexander Spit. He's based in Brooklyn. He's produced for a lot of niggas I like. Like he's produced for Earl. He's produced for Mike. He's produced to another group I listen to called Arm & Hammer. He's produced for a lot of very rapidy rap ass niggas.
Underground?
Goldie James. Gibbs. He's produced for
Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah, Navy Blue. He's produced for a lot of niggas, but I'm gonna stop giving this nigga props on this. Fuck that. But the next song I want to drop is with him. The name of the song is called Lady Luck.
Lady Luck?
Yeah. So like perfect example with a song like that. I'll even give you the hook. Lady Luck, running through my conscience, I contemplate women that I want to date. It's literally that first line. Every nigga's gonna listen and be like, I feel him on that. So and then every girl would be like, oh, you're a player. Like it's two different perspectives already. And now from that, I have a song. The first two lines, now I have a song.
Started off with Lady Luck?
Yeah. And then the verse goes into does Barack Barack in 08, they don't want to change. Because the last line in my hook, it says, I could take the pain for a change, but I don't want to change. And then I come in with the verse, like Rock in 08, they don't want to change. So that's a song. So you're going to hear those lines, hear that line? Song.
Bars, nigga.
Yeah.
Bars.
That's another thing I miss about music from, back then and today. It's like niggas ain't trying to come up with metaphors anymore. They're just talking about just what they own and can buy. And
that annoys me. I do that too, but that's for like playful shit. Like that's like a freestyle.
For fun.
Like, yeah, like
it's like you have to show like artists, like for me, like if you are an artist, you have to show like your portfolio and it has to be diverse. You have to have different type of like skills that you can apply at different times. Like know the R&B bag, know the melody bag, know when it's time to boom bap, know when it's time to rap, do the trap. Like get into all those bags. First find your own flow, because then that own flow will become your blueprint for all the other type of styles that you want to tackle on, or different types of styles of genres or music. You feel me? So it's like people don't like do that. They find what they like and they can do, and then they just keep making that and then run it to the ground. Like, bro, I'm already tired. You just made a whole album with the same exact flow. I know how you come in and what you talking
about. Like rap is storytelling. Niggas don't even got stories anymore because everybody got the same story. I came up from the mud. I used to trap. I used to man.
Man, let me show you. I'm gonna show you two more songs. It's called The Story of Jaden, part 1 and 2.
Okay,
and it's like my first. It's the only song. It was like my hardest to write because like my music is from my experiences and from like I write from like what I do and where I come up. So it's like, that's all I knew. So to write about a complete fictional character, like I just came up with this whole story, bro.
Even that's cool, but niggas don't think it's not socially acceptable cool anymore. Nigga, think about Eminem's Stand. That sample's crazy. My drink gone cold.
That's why you can't.
Yo, when I first saw that song, I almost cried.
You're not saying he's not but that's why you don't see too much clout on like Little Dicky, for example. Like he's like outlandish references and jokes and things like that. I get what you mean.
He's kind of like
making a skit. Like,
it's supposed to be fun.
He's a comedy rapper,
but it's supposed to be fun.
But gimmick rappers, they don't last. You feel me? Like gimmicky rappers.
I mean, look, he got a show on Hulu.
He do got a show on Hulu. That show is pretty funny.
Went from being a lawyer to a rapper. Like that's.
Wait, Lil Dicky was a lawyer?
He was going to be, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Some shit like that, and he was like, I want to rap.
Wow.
I like his music. That one song with him and Chris Brown, I was like, oh,
word. He got a song with Wiz Khalifa.
I think maybe.
Yeah. I think
he got bars. Dave was a dope ass.
No, he got bars.
He does have bars.
Did you guys watch Dave?
I seen season 1. I didn't watch.
I haven't seen Dave.
You've never watched Dave?
Nah. I'm slowly, surely, like, this past week, I haven't been like, the amount of TV that
I
watch is less than the amount of screen time that I have, like, on my phone that I use. So you know how, like, that every week your phone shows you how many hours you've been on the phone?
I was like 7 hours last week.
I've watched less TV than that.
That's what's up.
That's good though.
In the past week.
But now it makes me wonder what you be doing on your phone that you on your phone that much.
Like my phone averages is like it's like 3 hours, maybe 2-3 hours a day.
Okay.
Usually it's.
Nah, if it's like Mac had
rap on
time.
His Mac definitely does. it could tell you how long.
The Mac would give up the other 8 hours in the day.
Yeah. Nah, I don't use the Mac. This one I used a lot. But like my laptop and my phone, I really don't be used. Like you could ask him. This nigga would be calling me for like mad times, and I didn't even know. Yeah, and I took the notification off because I didn't like the fact that people was like,
I got
session, and then people were fucking looking at the corner like, oh my god, your girl texted you like. She arguing over shit.
Nigga, mind your business.
Yeah, they get straight above, so it's just like
So I didn't want all that.
Nah, I feel.
Damn, bro. So what's your plan moving forward though? Like,
music wise,
are you going like marketing wise? How do you tackle on getting that exposure?
So rollout wise, I try to always come up with something fresh. So the last time the way I rolled out my previous project was titled Pay-Per-View. Y'all go stream that 4kPhil on anywhere that you stream music. But on that, the reason why it's called Pay-Per-View, and this is another reason why before we were recording, I asked you why'd you name your project the way you named it. So Pay-Per-View growing up, I always watched wrestling. So I just thought Pay-Per-View, and then my first song I made for the project was called Rock Bottom. So it was like. It was always undertones of doing it.
It's not like a serious song.
Yeah, it is. It's very, very, very serious. It is. But that was the first song that earlier when we were talking about like, that's the first time I ever felt like I like found my sound. Like this is what I want to sound like. When people like listen to my music, I want this to be a representation of like
I get that.
What I am when I want to make music. So like. In freestyles, I could talk, I shoot a bang bang nigga, but no, when I'm bringing my art and backing my name onto it,
you're gonna hear me.
I ain't talking about that bullshit.
Yeah, nigga, this is what I want you to retain.
I like that you guys can find that style in your voice compared to me, where it's like, I do the same thing, but it's movement wise. Like when I'm actually performing parkour, it's like,
come on, bro.
I go through the flow that I want you to see.
You missed the at the party, my shades on.
You
never heard that song?
No, I've never heard that song.
He rap. I have a song with him.
So then play it.
Nah, we not playing it.
Yeah,
I think we played it on this pod. But no, we actually didn't.
We did, but we haven't missed in the pod episode.
Yeah, we'll play it after. That's the old ass song.
Yeah, man. It was off my first Ape tape. That one over there.
The
top one. Huh?
Nah, Phil. I was like, you want to check that?
Oh yeah, I got you.
I think we can't keep doing this check shit because this shit is looking very unprofessional for this shit.
You can just edit this out real quick.
I'm not.
Apple be fucking.
You're not gonna edit it out.
No, I like looking dumb. I think people enjoy me looking stupid.
Yeah,
too.
nah, because they hear it in the mic right now too. You feel me? Like,
that's still recording.
It's still recording, man. We're just gonna have.
I just don't trust when they tell me I bought more space on my iPhone. Like they're like, yeah, you bought more gigs, but
they didn't buy more.
Y'all waiting for me to buy like 6 more fucking gigs after. He's like, damn, that mic fell.
We'll be alright.
He's never spoken again before the pod.
Man, you got this cord right here. Don't
No, but he keeps asking your ass to get up like that.
Oh, you're not saying that. It's just like I said. I just personally don't trust my.
It's not proper motion. We're gonna get a new camera now.
Yeah,
I can't keep doing
dude,
this.
I've been literally looking into finding a camera.
It's
I
pretty
want
easy.
a camera for us so bad.
I'm gonna get it,
bro.
See, like this is what we're doing in the contract. He puts money in the camera, and since we generate a certain revenue, he should get a certain percentage more because of that. You feel me?
I
If it
agree.
wasn't in a contract and we just chopped it up,
I don't think a contract was bad. I wasn't saying that. I was
I mean,
just
it's
saying,
word of
like,
mouth where it's like, bro, like this
like
is
in a
what
marriage,
you
you're
did,
not
this is
getting
what
an
I did.
annulment. Not an annulment. What's it called?
prenup.
A prenup?
Yeah, prenup.
I don't think I would.
You're wild. You're not getting a
If I'm
prenup.
highly successful,
Nigga,
yes.
If I'm starting out with my girl, like if me and my girl right now were to get, I'm not getting no prenup.
Yeah, if we're in
you
the bar together, if we're in
you
the
came
bar
with me
together,
on
no.
nothing. I had nothing.
All right, but
Why
I
what
don't
are you
have
trying
that
to
type
be?
of hate in my heart.
Huh?
What are you trying to be?
I know what I'm trying to be, but
Rich,
she
right?
can help me get to that. So why can't she benefit off of what I become? She was with me before I was what I became.
Yeah, literally.
If so,
She helped me
yes,
keep my head on my shoulder.
bro.
that I agree with. But if she's helping you, but if she's not, and then on top of that,
She
you built
doesn't
this
have to
whole
be
legacy.
physically helping me.
I
though.
feel like
she
even-
could be mentally.
I feel like
she could
even
be,
for you, it's
like,
different
that's
too
a
for
dub.
music because like with you have a kid on the way, and it's like that adds a different type of passion and desire for. If I'm gonna chase this dream, it has to be for real and serious. You know what I mean? It's not like a pipe dream, more. It's like, nah, this
You
is
could
what
be
I want to
100%
someday.
loyal and there for the kid though,
But
and
no,
still
I'm just
have a
saying like
divorce.
where it's like, no, I feel like what I'm trying to say is like I feel like even for me, I've always felt like if I were to have kids for some reason, it would unlock something in your brain where it's just like, and even now I hustle, but it's like I would want to fucking hustle. So it's like if I'm trying to make music and I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere, I'd probably stop. But if I really felt like I got what it takes and now I have a kid on the way too, I gotta make this dream happen.
All right, we're losing.
Because niggas gotta show their
The
kids
intentions
to
gotta
happen.
double.
Yeah,
up.
but your prenup though is what I'm talking about here, which is
Yeah, but
like
even for a prenup, if my girl came with me out the mud, why am I not gonna want to see her shine too?
Nah, man.
you guys are getting. You're not talking about getting a prenup to live happily ever after though. You're
I'm
talking
not
about
saying
getting a
that,
prenup to
though.
prepare for
no,
the
but that's
worst.
what I'm saying. Even if we divorce, why don't I want to see her happy?
Yes.
She
Not
helped
every
me when I
divorce-
came out of the mud.
That's cool. You can still do that by still
She deserves
holding
every
your
right
own shit
She
together.
deserves every right to, unless
She does not deserve everything.
she really is like
Yeah,
I
also
really
depends on the
can't trust her
divorce.
when we got
Exactly.
married. Unless I really don't trust her when we got married, I get that. But why am I marrying someone I don't trust? If I trust you, regardless if we divorce or not, I want to see.
Let me ask you a question.
And if I worked hard for us, I'm gonna make sure that at the end of this, we're gonna be good and
Let me ask you a question. When you were in a relationship, right? You trusted this woman,
Yeah.
right? And maybe sometime you probably plan on living together, married together, or whatever, right? Like that was your plan. All right. This woman, what if she fucking like violated your trust? And you guys got married already, and she violated your trust by like, I don't know, maybe she cheated on your ass.
You can always sign.
Now you get a prenup. Since you didn't get a prenup, you want to break up with her. She don't want to break up with you. Okay, so how she's gonna hold you together and prolong this shit? She's gonna take your ass to court and drag the shit out as long as
No, because I'm
possible.
gonna just look. I'm the type of nigga to look at her, look at the judge, and honestly, if I got her like that, take everything. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'll start over.
I don't know about that.
This nigga's crazy, bro.
Like
You're
what I
starting
mean
to
by
step through your
and
private-
now what I mean by
that's
take
smart.
everything is you can take the house.
You could avoid all that by a
I'm
piece
gonna
of
go buy
paper.
a new house. I'm gonna go handle my business.
Okay, I'm gonna give a real life example because I feel like we're getting somewhere. So basically, all right, if Will and Jada were to get divorced, Jada's supposed to take everything from him?
No.
They both came up on. They came up on their own. They
That's
had their own-
gonna
That's
have
what
to be
me and
discussed.
Jordan are saying. They came up from nothing, and now they're both something. Just because we both were nothing, and you became a something when I became a something. Now, if I was
What's
something
nothing,
and you was always a nothing, and you met me as this something, yeah, I'd sign a prenup because
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I'll sign a
Both-
prenup to
if
prepare
you
for the
knew me
worst.
When I was nothing, you're gonna get something.
if you were there for me, I was exactly what
Day
you're saying.
one, we slept on an air
Nah, I
mattress.
gotta
together.
give you something, bro. Like I have to.
Like,
You deserve
more.
something out of the
That's even like
divorce, yes.
That's
but
even like the. there's
you're
this-
working though as your artist. You're
Have you
working
ever-
as your business though. So how in the future you're knowing what your plan is, and like for example, I've been in a relationship where like I'm growing and I'm doing exactly what the fuck I want to do to be rich, and I'm asking and trying to do your support, and she don't want to do it, but she wants to do other house shit like regular shit. That's cool and all, but like
I get that. I
you
think
feel me? I want a
really-
divorce now, and then now it wasn't because, and she's.
But that's your dream. That's your dream, though. That's not her dream. You can't put that on her to have. Yeah, like she shouldn't have to do. It's your dream.
Yeah, but she never supported or nothing. Exactly.
When you say never supported, what do you mean?
Bro, no money, no investments. The only thing you did is cook, clean.
She made sure you were fed and taken care of.
That's the money that I paid for.
Wait,
off those bills.
That's your girl. But she's your girl.
She's there to feed you, cook, clean.
No, that's not what women are for.
And I'm saying that's her main goal because you can do those things too. But she's making sure that the little shit.
She has different ideas of what my married woman should be. My married woman is not going to be no.
A successful woman too.
And that's fine.
I want a woman who's going like 50-50 into it.
What if she what if you're both successful?
Yeah.
She's more successful than you.
Yeah.
I would like to sign a prenup because she's more successful than me right now, that doesn't mean that I know that if while I'm working now, I'm going to increase my value in the long run.
You may not. So what she
I will.
Okay, but all right. So if you guys get together and she makes $100,000 and you make $10,000, should she sign a prenup against you?
Yes.
You wouldn't be offended?
No, because
you guys are coming from nothing. That makes no sense of how you wouldn't be offended. You literally are. You were with me when I blew up.
Why would I be offended? Because I know my value.
You knowing your value and you knowing morally was wrong and right.
What's morally wrong and right? Okay. What's morally wrong about wanting to sign a prenup?
My mother, who birthed me, I make it to the NFL. I don't give my mom shit.
What does that have to do with marriage?
Everything. It's the same idea. This person may have not helped me become a phenomenal football player physically on the field.
Your mom definitely helped you become a phenomenal player.
How?
She didn't have me in the gym working out.
That makes no sense.
She wasn't at the audition.
All she did was bring me to the rent under your roof. Did you pay for those groceries?
So you see what I'm saying?
So you're contradicting yourself.
No, I literally just told you guys that I was the one paying for the house, paying for the bills, paying for the food,
she's cooking
and cooking.
And she's cleaning.
She's not even doing it.
All right,
I'm telling you what she's not even doing.
You're projecting.
Now it's just sounding weird with
no, because you guys are getting confused with the point.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign a prenup if I'm with a bitch that's not doing nothing for me.
Duh.
But if she's at home at the end of the day,
that's my point.
But if she's at home, regardless if I'm paying the bills as a man, I should be paying the bills for me and the woman I want to provide.
No, that is your idea of what you think your woman should do.
No, even if she's successful too, I want to be able to provide for her. So she can.
I want us both to be able to provide for each other.
Cook, clean, fucking spend my money on the bills for me.
Right, let me break it down for you. I'm gonna break it down. Please. Because you guys are really getting confused here, which is mad funny.
I think you're getting confused.
No, you're just really saying I need a prenup.
Yeah, you just want a prenup to want a prenup. I don't want a prenup. You have yet to say any reason to prove why you should have a prenup.
I literally said it multiple times.
No, you've given us examples of how you view that your life would go and why you may need a prenup. That's fine.
Exactly.
That's you saying how it may go. You can't say that when nothing's happened. If I'm with my girl who I love, where I had
preparing for the worst. Wouldn't you rather prepare for the worst than
why am I going into a relationship with someone trying to prepare for the worst?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
What do you mean? That makes no sense.
If I'm marrying you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I shouldn't think
that is
4 or 5 years.
Yes, realistically, statistically happening today. You know how long marriages last? That is literally less than 15 years.
I think we should take a step back.
Yeah.
And address.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you want to come financially and cover yourself?
I think we should take a step back and address Abe's trust issues.
Yeah,
I think that this. What? I think this is the main thing that's coming out of the light.
Because you're projecting.
Is that you're making saying I don't trust a girl.
You're just saying
even if I built
what does it matter about trusting a girl?
Because if I built my life with you and I trust you and love you,
I'm asking you to get a prenup for you and for me, vice versa.
But if I trust you and I know you would never have no ill intentions for me, what is a prenup?
You don't know
that's the same of you, like the conversation of the contract where you're like,
you don't know that. That's what you're hoping for.
That's the same thing as you talking about the contract.
That's what you want.
Not for nothing, bro. Like even when we bring up the contract stuff, for me, it's like when we bring it up, like I personally say, like I don't mind. Like I get we will eventually need one, but low key, not for nothing. When we do bring it up and it's not needed for now, I think to myself like, The only reason I would feel like you'd want a contract is if you're planning to fuck me over.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with a prenup.
It's really not.
If you're trying to sign a prenup with me just because you're more successful, it sounds like you're trying to fuck me over in the wrong run. I decided to spend my life with you.
Yes.
I took time out of my life and invested in this relationship, in us.
And
why
happen.
shouldn't I get anything out of return? And I think I deserve it, but why am I not getting that? Why am I not showing
things happen? We're saying things don't have to happen. I think that's what we're not missing.
Of course it doesn't have to happen.
Okay, so why is our answer... Why are you trying to make it seem like what we're saying?
I'm not saying your answer is wrong.
And he's like,
I've never told you guys your answer was wrong.
No, it's because he's an Aquarius. He's like, I see your opinion, but this is my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm standing on this fucking idea.
And that's fine.
I never said neither one of your guys' opinions were wrong at all, though.
Yeah, but
I literally was explaining to you why my opinion is my opinion, and you're telling me my opinion is
We're just making it a bit outlandish that you're thinking so darkly on the topic.
Nobody's thinking darkly.
I'm thinking
realistically.
You're looking lightly on the topic of love, where you're like, if I love someone, I really want to spend my life with them, and regardless if we're together or not, at the end of the day, I want to see you happy, and I have that success for us. I'm gonna make sure you're
guys. Love only goes so far. What goes after love is actual work and action. This is not projecting. When you actually love somebody, that's only the first step. Like, for example, if you want to run a business, you can have the knowledge. That's the knowledge. The knowledge, having it, is the first step. But actually applying it and actually doing it is a totally different thing.
But why do I want to build a business with you?
I'm not saying that.
I love you.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when you have the right intentions in the beginning, yes, you can plan for things to go this way, but things along the way can change. You don't really know the person until actually money starts coming.
I don't really know. Now I don't know the person I love and I'm getting married to.
You just say you started a girl from the ground up.
Yeah,
she don't know that. You don't know how she is when she's rich.
She don't know how
I'm saying we're
taking when you get rich.
But we've been together.
It's a gamble.
People is a gamble.
Smart people don't gamble. Yeah, smart people take the least risk possible. Smart people take the least risk possible, and the least risk knowing that if I know what my
smart people take the least risk is what you just said.
No, when
smart people take the biggest.
But they take smart risks though. You feel me? Like it's actual smart risk.
No. Thomas Edison stood outside with the key and a fucking kite and got struck by lightning, bro. That's not a smart risk. That's not a smart risk. The simplest thing is a smart got electrocuted to find out about electricity.
Bro, like say for example, like on the test
for a high reward, or it's a low risk.
The term
for a
high risk, high reward.
High risk, high reward.
But say for example, like on a test, you don't know the answer. You're gonna take the most educated guess. You're not going to just circle anything.
Educated, yes. I'm going to educate myself based on.
So I think that means if I'm gonna marry someone, I should be well educated.
I should already have known them. I should already know who you are.
But you just said they started from the ground up. So how you know where they are with money, or how you know
nothing?
But how you know how they're gonna be if you have money?
Because the point is we're gonna grow
exactly.
That's your point and your plan. You don't know her true intentions in the long run.
I don't think you're wrong. I get what you're saying.
How can she have true intentions if she doesn't even know what I'm going to do? What? She went into it with not knowing anything.
Exactly. Just think you're not
I don't know that. I do know that. I started with you when I had nothing.
You had nothing in the beginning, and you know her how she is in the beginning when both of you had nothing.
But bro,
when you both have something, or say if you get on the come up, you don't know how things are going to be that way. Hopefully, things don't change.
So now think about the situation.
So why not prepare for that moment?
Think about it.
Prepare for something I don't have.
Exactly.
Hold up, wait.
People do it all the time.
Think about it like this. What if you were
rich all the time?
What if you were with someone and y'all were coming up from nothing? You were the one that blew up and everything, right? Yeah. You changed. Yeah. And you cheat on her.
You wouldn't change, but I know if I have...
You wouldn't change. Yo, can a nigga finish his sentence out here?
Wow.
Dead ass. All I'm trying to say is, imagine you're married to someone, right? Or not married to someone yet. You're dating. You're coming up. You're living your life together, right? Now, you're the rapper that's there blowing up. She was there before she even thought, like, you niggas was getting views, you're getting plays, niggas watching your videos, coming to your shows. She's there, right? You blow up, you get married, you sign a prenup, and you cheat on her. You don't feel wrong that you're gonna leave her with nothing?
Why would I cheat on her?
You cheated exactly.
I'm signing a
like you just said,
in order to mess up.
Like you just said, but then you like.
I'm done.
So now you're targeting her.
I'm done.
That's fucked up. You think you're gonna be perfect?
I'm done.
I literally just said things.
You literally just said You literally just said things can happen. You don't know. Okay, you could do the same thing.
Exactly.
No,
But
no,
that's why I told you.
But you signed the
I
prenups
literally
for her,
told you
though.
guys like 10 minutes ago that both of us should sign a prenup for each other. We should both have each other covered.
But that's the thing.
I literally met people. You can literally look on the research and like look up how many people do this on a regular basis. Both sign prenups.
So wait,
everybody has their own value and they want to
fuck her over, and you signed.
I'm not fucking nobody over.
No,
now you guys are coming up with what situation.
We're saying in a scenario.
I was coming up with scenarios earlier. Now you said that wasn't being
your scenario.
Your scenario is all focused on her fucking.
Yes.
Now
your scenario is you fuck up.
You're not gonna feel like a dickhead.
For doing it like that, you signed a prenup, and
see now mainly you're.
I'm gonna feel like a dickhead for being a cheater. I'm not gonna feel like a dickhead for signing a prenup.
Because now what if she
got
wants
married
to
to your
divorce
cheating
you?
ass, and you have all the money? How is she gonna live her life when she's been with you and you fucked her over?
And like
you guys said in the beginning though.
But now like you guys, now let me talk now. Like you guys said in the beginning, what did I do? You said that it was vice versa.
But I'm just saying, you see how like the roles really do play different though, because now you're like saying like I'm not going to be the one to ever fuck up. She is.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying never is never. I'm saying that I might fuck up. You might fuck up. Just in case we both do, that's fine. And in the beginning, like you said, when we were both talking, getting to know each other, I should know what you want. And I should know that the type of woman that I want, and we're both agreeing to marry, is that you're building something, I'm building something, and we'll build it together. Exactly. We sign a prenup. If I cheat, at least you leave with what you came in with, and vice versa.
I get that.
So we've agreed.
So
what are you guys talking about?
No, we've agreed.
But we
just need to get to this point of agreement.
Yeah, but I'm just
you guys are fucking insane, yo.
Most
of you niggas are insane because I literally just been saying the same shit since the beginning, and then now you're gonna tell me we agree.
What I'm saying is I agree with your point of view.
Yes.
Is where you're saying that.
No, you're saying you don't
but
agree.
I also
you won't do it. So you
don't agree.
You understand, but you don't agree.
But the reason I don't agree is because
true.
I personally want to get a prenup.
No, I would just never do that.
If you don't want to get a prenup, you won't get a prenup. If you don't want to get a prenup, don't get a prenup.
I respect.
It's whatever you want to do.
That you do want to protect your assets and you want her to protect
your non-existing assets.
But I also do think that a marriage is a business, and like if I'm gonna do this, I go into it with trust.
Yeah, would you really go into a marriage? All right, both of y'all broke. In 10 years, you still would think you're both gonna be broke.
I'm still with you in 10 years.
Crazy.
Why am I? If I'm still with you in 10 years, and then I get rich, now I signed a prenup for something I didn't know I was going to have, but now I have all of that now, and I just leave you after.
No, I'm saying that. For example, you're like you said, you started off with nothing, right?
Zero.
All right, so say you two were together for 10 years, right?
10 years. Now, okay, I'm making sure of the timeline what you're saying.
10 years.
So now I'm with her for 10 years.
Like 10 years of marriage passed. Yeah,
over
decade of marriage has passed, right?
Yes. We had a great. How was the marriage?
Now this is.
I have to ask you questions. I asked you. How was the marriage going?
I'm trying to tell you.
How was the marriage going?
I'm talking about financially right now.
No, I'm talking about how is my marriage with my wife.
I'm saying financially.
Good. Do we argue every day?
You guys are happy, cool. You got love is.
We're happy, we're cool. I love her.
Yeah, 10
we
years.
Make it. We good. All right, keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
All right. Financially, though, right? Mm-hmm. You think from 0 to the 10 years, right? You think you'll still be at 0?
No, I like to think we built together.
No, exactly.
You'll be rich?
Like I said, we may not be rich, but we'll have more than what we started with.
But it's together.
Okay, but it's built. It's together.
So your intention for the 10 decade is that both of you guys, everything that was owned and applied, you both got it together, right?
We built it together, and she is
to the best of our ability.
She is my loving. We have a great relationship.
I want to take care of her.
I want to make sure you're okay, baby, because you helped me get all
hopefully
of this.
My
and
woman,
even if you did it in the
first decade. Okay, so the first decade is valid. You guys
hopefully my woman is successful too, though.
Yes.
To the point where I see, like, where you were saying, like, if I'm buying the groceries and all this, and all she's doing is cook, clean, I hope my girls at least having money so that she's out buying the groceries.
Yes.
And while, like I said, I'm paying the bills, she's paying for like the laundry, like the household essentials.
She's gonna have to
be
a boss like me too.
But like, that's what I'm saying.
But you can help her make her a boss. That's all we're saying. You can help her get to all of that.
We could support each other. But I'm saying is, when we're both doing it, we're not going to have the same avenues. So while you're building it, right, and while I'm building mine from the ground up, if anything comes to play, like in the 11th year of our marriage, either one of us walk into each other having sex, or we're just naturally just over each other because maybe we started this a little too early or some bullshit like that, like any type of stipulation, the marriage is a little bit over, we're still going to leave with what you built from the ground up, I helped you with, and what I built from the ground up that you helped me with, and still you have something to leave and start off with, and now we're not starting at zero at all. Neither one of us. It should be even for both of us going in, and it should be even for both of us, if so, going out, even though the whole intentions is to be fully committed with you forever, because that's what marriage is. You feel me?
I agree. An interesting point. I agree. I don't fully disagree with you, but for me,
you've had people. Have you guys had women in your lives?
Yes.
Fuck you over, cheat on you, do any type of bullshit,
and I still wish them the best.
And I still wish them all the best.
That doesn't. Okay, you wish them the best, but okay. Now that was before we got married. So now going into it, knowing that we got fucked over, realistically, you don't want to
fall in love. Yeah. At this point now,
so you want to risk
after 10 years
more of that?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I took that risk, and love comes with the risk.
Bro.
You can't love
too many
someone.
people who I realize.
10 years
If
20 years, I know people in marriages.
All I'm saying is that
they get left with nothing.
All I'm saying is that you leave. Love is a risk, and if you jump into it with the precaution of trying to save what's yours, then it's never gonna be both of yours. You get me?
Yes.
Like, love and marriage. It's never gonna be the same. Because I always think it's like this, where this is my side, this is your side.
I do get you, and I do agree. But love in marriage, love in marriage, will only take you so far.
They go together like a horse and carriage.
You have to put in the work. You have to be fully committed into your life partner in order for it to grow past a certain amount of time.
So don't you think investing in
certain people and certain that is only going to, you're only gonna know that person once you freaking change. Once you actually do the work. All right, so you're not going to know fully this person. The person can probably you don't know, vice versa. The guy or the girl probably had put a whole mask on and didn't really show their true colors until the ring was on. There's real life situations where people played a role, played their part in order to get to there, just because they know, all right, that person's rich, let me kill this motherfucker and then take all his money, or oh, that nigga is old, let me fuck this nigga, blah blah blah, or vice versa. With the
I get you.
You feel me? So it's and we're living in a real sensitive time now where it's mad easy to get catfish. It's mad easy to get scammed online on every single social media platform, even your fucking email. So it's it's to me, it's not wise to not be cautious in this decade. You don't know who people are, what people are. We were just talking about how we like to people on social media more. So now we're barely even interacting as much as we should now because of what things are transitioning to. So why would I you feel me, come in, okay, I'm 100% hopeful and I'm 100% committed into making this work. But realistically, I have to be
an exit plan.
Like you guys said, I'm an Aquarius. Logic, I think logically before emotions, because emotions only got me so far. Logic is only going to get you further than what you want. I agree. Breaking out of your comfort zone is going to
just want an exit plan, bro. You want.
It's not an exit plan. It's
and I don't mean that as an insult. I mean it in a smart way, where it's tactful. Literally, you're thinking, I'm gonna think. What happens in 10 years? I want to protect me. I want to protect us 10 years from now.
In all aspects.
I get what you're saying.
It says in marriage, for better, for worse, I want to be there for you. So if worse comes to worse, and if I'm not married, I still got you, but not with my money. With your shit that I helped you build. I still put in those hours for you. I still helped you in. I gave you the time to watch the kids and watch over the house and do all this little house bullshit so you can focus. Vice versa, you helped me on my time when I needed the time. So it's we both deserve something out of it if it
That's
works.
Our own.
Exactly.
I get that.
What if she don't got none?
Huh?
What if after all that she don't got nothing?
After all that, she don't got nothing.
You went throughout the entire marriage.
I married the wrong woman.
What if it's the situation where you cheated?
I married the wrong woman.
What if it's the situation where she is taking care of all the stuff in the house that keeps you fat and happy and dressed?
Respectfully, you deserve that. You ain't do this shit, this whole, like, you know exactly how it was coming in the beginning of the fucking marriage.
They'll put that clause in the prenup that if you cheat, though, it does, like...
Yeah, which is never even really a prenup. But that's why I was actually...
You would have... No, you would. Like, if I did this...
Put that in a regular marriage contract.
Again, regular marriage contracts, you can put, like, if you cheat, you owe me this.
Yeah, and that's not even a prenup. That's just...
Yeah, so I'll do that. Yeah.
So you don't... Like, a prenup is literally, like...
No, I'll do both,
company is my company.
Yeah, a prenup is literally... You... Say, for instance, if, like, you own your house... And your house name on it, she don't get that house. She can't live in that house. And she's lived there for
her whole life. Being a housewife.
But because you cheated and you have a prenup that you get to keep everything that you have, that's yours, she doesn't have anywhere to sleep.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a home.
That's where, like, it comes into play where it's, like, a little fucked up.
It's not fucked.
You know
it's fucked up.
No, it's fucked up.
You know, it's life.
He said that's life, though.
It's life.
That's life. Oh, man.
It's like... you know, my intentions was for both of us to build together. If I'm ending this marriage, it's because that you weren't living up to that. That would probably be the reason why I would end the marriage.
But what if you cheated? But that's
if I was cheated and the clause was in there, and the clause, I would add that clause.
No, a prenup and a marriage contract are two. A prenuptial agreement is that before I forget what the word before everything before.
Yeah.
So now everything now that I have is now still mine. But you may have cheated or you wanted to break this marriage. She has nowhere to sleep now. Because you paid your house.
So at the beginning, I'll do the prenup and the marriage contract.
He said, I've got this shit on right.
We signing shit up.
He said, I'm gonna get a nigga with a pen. With a laminator.
So you get to keep everything, but if in the clause of the marriage,
if I cheat,
you get the house.
You can have the house.
Okay.
And I'll move out.
Is that okay? Business.
That's fine.
Nah, I don't like the way you niggas was jumping me, man.
I had to test you more.
It's talking about love. Was the fucking heatedest topic,
bro, man.
This bitch in such a long time,
man, bro.
It's not even love. It's just the prenup.
I was defending love in that topic.
Oh yeah, bro. I love love,
nigga. I'm in love with love, and you already know. Like,
the thing you have to learn is to be loved.
Aquarius people, we love hard, so it's like. Trust me, I already know. But
you know what's
at the end of the day, I know.
Yo, you know what's a movie though that shines into what you're saying of like having that prenup, or like even just how like it could even be harmful to like help her out in the end. Is Tyler Perry's movie Acrimony.
I've seen that.
It starts off where he was nothing. She helped him.
Yes, exactly.
He built up everything. She got tired of him.
Yeah.
Built up, made mad money, and then after he
paid her back.
He came.
That was with Taraji P. Henson, right?
Yeah. He paid her back and gave her more.
Yeah.
And she was still upset because you were supposed to be with me after you promised me that
became what I never thought you would become.
You became what I thought you became, but I gave up on you.
Yeah, because my family was like, he ain't shit, yada yada yada. But that's what we saying. We saying like
that could
happen. Yeah, that was a great
movie. That movie was for the men.
He was every time that movie.
Every time I think about it, that Tyler Perry specifically made that movie for the men.
Yeah,
because she died at the end. He was like, nah, that cheating bitch got it, and she ain't going.
Yeah, she was wild.
This bitch ain't going.
She was on a boat trying to kill this dude.
I think she killed. Yeah, she killed the wife.
She's hacked him with something, and she tried. I think she tried to push her into the water.
Got you.
They both survived at the end.
You're right.
And she was drowning.
Tyler Perry be making some depressing ass movies.
Yeah, his movies. It should make you think about your whole life. Like, yeah.
You ever seen For Color Girls?
I actually
did. That was
and the nigga throwing the babies out the window.
Janet Jackson dating a gay nigga.
Yo, that movie was like, damn, bro.
I think before we get into this deep dive of movies again, we should sign out soon. So before we do though,
well, you want to sign out already, bro?
Yeah, 40 in. He's got to travel to the city.
Yeah, I got
I actually enjoyed this pod.
No, I did too. I'd love to do part 2.
So before we do leave, you have done a couple plugins already, like as you're going along. But one more time, if you just want to like let the people know who you are, where they can find you, like what you want them to listen to or what to look out for, bro.
I go by the name of 4kPhil. My Instagram is the number 4kPhil _. Same thing on Twitter. On Facebook, it's the same exact thing. On YouTube, it is the same exact thing. Minus the underscore.
That shit up.
So look all that shit up. Please go stream that. I'm trying to get my music video, Young Picasso, which I dropped a year ago. Trying to get that shit to 15K. at least by the end of the year. So please go check out all that shit. I'm pretty sure my main men, my two buds over here, they're gonna plug and put the ads in the links.
It'll be here once we start dropping. It may not come out right before the year's over, so we're hoping the goal hits regardless, guys. Check the link.
This shit's gonna come out 2023, bro.
Yeah.
Even now, if we're passing this shit in 2023 right now, honestly, that shit should be past 15K. How many fucking views? How many times have you watched the video? I'm talking to you, nigga.
Yes.
Talking to you in the fucking
Please. And if not, I'm gonna come to your fucking crib. Word to me.
Last question. Are you an ass man or titty man?
Ass man, definitely ass man. Definitely ass.
All right.
She got no.
Those are the original boobs.
Huh?
Ass is the original boobs.
Oh yeah,
always.
Yeah. Always been, bro.
I can recognize someone from their ass.
Oh, 100%. 100. Dude, her ass was like,
sir.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta go, bro.
We're gonna hit a hard. I know you guys just think that hard, but that's the reason why. But you know who you are.
Yeah.
Cut that. Holy shit.
But we out of here, guys.
Yeah, facts, guys. Yo, thank you for having us. Thank you for coming. I said thanks for having us.
Love.
Yo, that was a heated ass spot. I loved it. Yeah, at first I was like, "Can I speak?" This nigga's, "Can I speak?"
No, can I? No, guys, this nigga went off.
It's my turn, nigga. It's my turn. Nigga. I got so bad. I forgot what I was talking about.
That's why I brought it back. That's why I started laughing. Because I'm like, what is he even talking about?
Yeah,
what is he really saying to me?
I got mad, and then I was like, "Oh, like, the guy even
Dude, like, what is he talking about, bro?" But I appreciate you guys.
He said, "Fuck it, I'm still signing that prenup."
He just had to make us know. Yeah, nigga, I'm signing this prenup. I don't care what you niggas say.